Hello everyone, myself Dilip Odani, and today I will teach you this topic, that is important functions of dictionary. So let's start. So we have important functions of dictionary. First one is dict. Now what this dict function will do? With the help of this function we can create a dictionary. D equals to dict, it creates empty dictionary. D equals to dict. See, here we have taken key 10 and the corresponding value is Arman. For key 20, the corresponding value is Darya. So what this one will do, it creates dictionary with specified elements. Now D equals to dict. Now you can see that in these square brackets we have these elements, that is 10 comma Lucky, 20 comma Arman, 30 comma Darya. So these are tuples in list. So it creates dictionary with the given list of tuple elements. Now second function is len function. So what this function will do, returns the number of items in the dictionary. For example, in this dictionary we have only two key value pairs. So if we apply len function on this dictionary, we will be having output as 2. Now the third function, that is clear function. Now what this function will do, it will remove all elements from the dictionary. If we will apply the clear function on this dictionary, then after we will just print the elements of the dictionary, it will give us an empty dictionary. So this clear function will remove all the elements from the dictionary. Now we have next function, that is copy function. Now what this function will do, it will create exactly duplicate dictionary, that is also called clone copy. So we have d1 equals to d dot copy. So what this will do, it will create the same dictionary d1 as d. Now the fifth function is update function. Now what this function will do, d dot update of x. All items present in the dictionary X will be added to dictionary D. All elements present in dictionary X will be added to dictionary D. Now we have next function, that is get function. Now what this function will do, it will get the value associated with the key. D dot get of key. Now what this one will do, if the key is available, then returns the corresponding value, otherwise returns none, and it won't raise any error. For the corresponding key, it will return the value, and if the key is not available, then it will return none and it won't raise any error. Now d dot get of key comma default value. Now what this one will do, if the key is available, then returns the corresponding value, otherwise returns the default value. If the key is available in dictionary D, then it will return the value associated with this key, otherwise it will return this default value. For example, we have dictionary D equals to this one. We have three key value pairs, that is 10 Lucky, 20 Arman and 30 Darya. So what will be the output of print of D of 10? See, for key number 10, its value is Lucky. So the output of this print statement will be Lucky. Print of D dot get of 10. So for key number 10, we have its value Lucky. So the output of this statement will be Lucky. Print of D dot get of 40. Now you can see that key number 40 is not there in this dictionary. So the output of this print statement will be none. Print of d dot get of 10 comma guessed. Now you can see that the key number 10 is present in the dictionary and its value is lucky. So it won't give us the default value guess. So the output of this print statement, that will be lucky. And finally, print of d dot get of 40 comma guessed. You can see that the key number 40 is not there in dictionary D, so it will give us the default value that is guessed in this case. So the output of this print statement, that is guessed. So the final output is lucky, lucky, none, lucky and guessed. So you can see the output lucky, lucky, none, lucky and guessed. Now I will show you the output of this program in PyCharm. See, I have written the same program over here. I will just run this program, click on this run button and you can see the same output as discussed with you, that is lucky, lucky, none, lucky and finally guessed. Now we have next function, that is PopItem. Now what this function will do, it removes an arbitrary item, that is key value pair, from the dictionary and returns it. If the dictionary is empty, then we will get key error. Now I will make you understand this function with the help of example. I have taken dictionary D, and in dictionary D we have three key value pairs, 10 lucky, 20 Arman and 30 Daria. Print D will give us this one as output. Now print of D dot pop item, what this statement will do, it will just remove an arbitrary item from this dictionary. So here it will remove this item, that is 30 comma Daria. Then after print D will give us these two key value pairs as output, that is 10 lucky and 20 Arman. Then after we have written D equals to an empty, and then after if we just write down print of D dot pop item, then in this case as the dictionary is empty, it will give us key error. So here is the output. We have same dictionary, that is this one, and after applying the pop item, so one item, that is 30 comma the area, will be removed from this dictionary. And then after if we just apply the print statement, we will be having remaining two key value pairs, that is this one. In key 10 we have lucky and in key 20 we have Arman. And on empty if we will apply the pop item, then we will get key error, that is pop item dictionary is empty. Now I will show you the output of this program in PyCharm. See, I have written the same program over here. Now I will just run this program. Click on this run button. You can see the same output as discussed with you. For this print D statement, we have this one dictionary, that is in key 10 we have lucky, in key 20 we have Arman, and in key 30 we have Daria. Now for this print statement, one random key value pair will be removed, that is 30 Daria is removed, and we have output as 30 comma Daria. Now for this one, and if we just write down this print statement, definitely it will give us an error, that is key error, pop item dictionary is empty. Now we have next function, that is keys. It returns all keys associated with dictionary. For example, we have this dictionary, that is D equals to, in key 10 we have lucky and in key 20 we have Arman. So we have two keys, one is 10 and other is 20. If we just write down print of D dot keys, it will give us output as dict underscore keys, and in square brackets we have 10 comma 20. Now with the help of this for loop, we can print the keys. For k in D dot keys, print k. So in D dot keys we will be having two keys, one is 10 and other is 20, and those value will be assigned to k. So print k will print 10 and 20. So we have final output as dict underscore keys 10 comma 20 and finally 10 and 20. Now I will show you the output of this program in PyCharm. See, I have written the same program over here. I will just run this program. Click on this run button. Now you can see the same output as discussed with you, that is dict underscore keys 10 comma 20, and then after for this for loop we have 10 and 20. Now we have next function, that is values. Now what this function will do, it returns all values associated with the dictionary. For example, we have dictionary D, and in dictionary D we have taken these three key value pairs. Print of D dot values will print the values of the dictionary D, that is Lucky, Arman and Daria in this case. Now we can print these values with the help of this for loop also, that is for V in D dot values it will print V, and here in V we have the values of this dictionary, that is Lucky, Arman and Daria. So what will be the output in this case? For this print statement we will be having dict underscore values Lucky, Arman and Daria, and for this for loop we will be having output as Lucky, Arman and Daria. Now I will show you the output of this program in PyCharm. See, I have written the same program over here. I will just run this program. Click on this run button. Now you can see the same output as discussed with you. Now we have next function, that is items. Now what this function will do, it returns a list of tuples representing key value pairs, that is k comma v, k comma v, k comma v. So in list we have these tuples. For example, D equals to, we have this dictionary, we have three key value pairs. Now for k comma v in D dot items, print k comma this dash dash symbol comma v. If we will apply d dot item function, then in k and v we will be having key value pairs, and then after this print statement we will be having output as 10, then after dash dash, then after Lucky, then after for next iteration we will be having 20 dash dash Arman, and finally for next iteration we have 30 dash dash Daria. Now I will show you the output of this program in PyCharm. See, I have written the same program over here. I will just run this program. Click on this run button. Now you can see the same output as discussed with you, 10 dash dash Lucky, 20 dash dash Arman, and finally 30 dash dash Daria. Now we have this one function, that is set default. Now what this function will do, d dot set default k comma v. If the key is already available, then this function returns the corresponding value. If the key is not available, then the specified key value will be added as new item to the dictionary. How? I will just make you understand with the help of example. So I have taken dictionary D, and in this dictionary we have three key value pairs, that is in key 10 we have Lucky, in key 20 we have Arman, in key 30 we have Daria. Now print of D dot set default of 40 comma Pavan. Now you can see that key number 40 is not available in this dictionary. So what this print statement will do, it will give us the output as Pavan, and at the same time this key value pair will be added to dictionary D. And if we just apply print D statement, then what will be the output in this case? In this case the output will be total 4 key value pairs. We have these 3 key value pairs, and along with that we have the last key value pair, that is 40 and Pavan. Now print of D dot set default 10 comma Sachin. Now you can see that already we have key number 10, and in key number 10 we have lucky over here. So this one will print the output as lucky. See here the key is already available, then this function returns the corresponding value, that is lucky in this case. So this is the final output. So first print statement we have Pawan, and at the same time along with these three key value pairs we will be having an additional key value pair, that is 40 colon Pawan, and finally for last print statement we will be having output as lucky. Now I will show you the output of this program in PyCharm. See, I have written the same program over here. I will just run this program. Click on this run button. Now you can see the same output as discussed with you. For this print statement, we have output as Pawan. Then after for print D statement, we have this one as output. We have total 4 key value pairs. And finally for this print statement, already key number 10 is present in dictionary D, so its value will be printed, that is lucky in this case. So in today's lecture we have seen the important functions of dictionary, and we have seen various examples based on these functions. Thank you for watching this video.